Hi there, fourth graders. Miss Hess here. Hey, I want to take you guys through some MackinVIA resources to help support your unit about physical science. So again, I just have a tab open on my Google. I don't want to search wildly on Google for information because you just never know what you're going to get into, right? So when I go to my databases on MackinVIA, I'll be assured that I can get the right kinds of resources that directly support what we're learning in school. So I have my MackinVIA bookmarked, so it's easy peasy. And you guys remember the sign-in process. Okay. And then log in. Of course, use your Google login. Okay, I choose my account. And bam, I'm on the home page. Okay, so we're going to go to databases. And I found two really good sources for you under the databases. So the first one is PebbleGo Next Science. So it's in alphabetical order. So I'm going to scroll on down until I hit those PebbleGo resources. Okay, here we go. PebbleGo Next Science. This is the one we want. So you'll click Open Now. And then our next step will be physical science. And remember, guys, as you're doing this, you can have my video open to guide you, and then you can just pause. Okay, hit the pause as you physically do the clicks that I'm doing to help you get into what you need. Okay, so now you see that we're here in physical science. So we have several topics that you guys are covering. So we got energy and circuits, magnetism, waves. That's quite a lot. So we're just going to start here on this first tab, your energy, and then we'll click on the electricity and circuits. Okay, so PebbleGo Next is always this layout. It always has the tabs up top that you can click and advance the article. Okay, it just scrolls up for you, right? And it always has the read feature that you can hit to help you read as you go through it. Okay, and you can hit that for every section. All right, and then going back to what is electricity, it always has the citation, which is where we give credit for the information that we find. If you click on that, just as a reminder, just go ahead and use the APA one. You can copy, right click, and then you can go ahead and open up your Google documents or however you're doing your report and just do another right click and paste. And then always title that like bibliography or sources used, and in that you just tell where you found your information, okay, if you have to do a report on that. But maybe you'll just want to learn more about the topics that you're learning in science. Okay, so that one is, that was the electricity. So if I just go right up here, I can go back to energy. It'll take me one step back. Okay, and you might want to explore a little bit more like the light energy. I mean, sky's the limit. There's a lot of information here about energy. Okay, so once you feel like you've exhausted the energy source, right, the energy topic, you can go back to physical science, and then I'm going to choose forces in motion to find information about magnetism. Okay, and So we'll click over here on magnetism, same layout, okay? And it's got the dictionary. If you hit a word down here and you don't know what it means, like say I don't know what magnetic means, for instance, okay? So I can hit dictionary and put in magnetic. Okay, and there's my definition right below it. Okay, so that's a handy dandy feature. All right, so that's it for magnetism. I can click back to forces in motion. Maybe I want to learn about electromagnetism. Okay, very cool. So it will take you through just tons of resources here, okay? So then I can click back on my physical science. And one of the other topics that you guys are talking about are waves. All right, so I'm going to click on that topic. And you just kind of decide where you want to go from there. You have light waves, radio waves, sound waves, etc. So you can explore from there, okay? So we'll just have a look at light waves. It's always the same setup, of course, okay? So that one is good. So that was Pebble Go Next. All right, and it's under physical science. Great stuff. All right, so again, I always keep my MackinVIA main tab open. I can go back there. This is where we dove off for Pebble Go Next Science. So if I continue going on down, there's another database that starts with a P called Power Knowledge. Okay, so I'm going to keep scrolling down. So I have Power Knowledge, Earth and Space. We're not working on those topics. And you're not working on life science. Sure enough, here's the physical science. Okay, so I can go ahead and open now. All right, so there's a couple of places that you can start in the Power Knowledge. You can click over here on your menu on the left. We'll start with energy and matter. And as you click on that, Holy Toledo, all kinds of subtopics pop up, okay? So, so we have light and sound. All right, so you can, and then you just click over all about light. Now the format is a little bit different from the Pebble Go Next. So instead of having all the topics up top, like Pebble Go Next does, they're on the left-hand side, okay? So you can click that way and it will advance the article down there. Or when you get to the bottom of this topic, like once you listen to how light moves, you can just hit next section. How you navigate doesn't matter. You just do what you like, okay? And then also it has the listen feature, so it will read to you. Glossary will have some important words from the sections. Like if you don't know what atmosphere means or whatever, you can go and look it up. It will, even when you listen, it will help you know how to say those words, even though in parentheses it tells you like atmosphere, right? So that's kind of handy dandy. Okay? And then let's say, okay, I learned all I want to about that topic. I'll just hit my back arrow. You can always just click back to physical science, but then you'll have to take a lot of clicks to go backwards. But okay, and that took me back to the first part. I'll hit back again. Okay, that's where I hit all the subtopics. So we did light and sound, and then another one would be electricity and magnetism. Okay, so there's like all about magnets, all about electricity. So you can explore from there. It's the same format. Again, navigate on the left or read to the bottom of that particular section and then go to the next section. Also, here's your citations are at the bottom. There isn't like a tab that you can click on, but it's the same idea. If you get some information from this database that you want to use in some kind of report, I'll just go ahead and choose the APA format, and you would just highlight, and then you do your right click, copy, and then paste on your Google slide. Okay? All right, so both of those databases are really good. Now, you don't have to just look at the things I showed you. You should most definitely explore a little bit. You know, you're not confined to just the topics that are in that unit. Okay, so you know your basic topics in that unit were energy and circuits, magnetism, and waves, but you are free to learn more. This is a really good opportunity right now. You know, we have nothing but time, right? Because we can't go out and do anything. So it's really a fantastic way to keep your mind stimulated and to learn a lot. So take the time to check out these databases really thoroughly, okay? So those are two that will work on your MackinVIA. And see how I've kept them open. You know, I can always go back there and go to somewhere else, okay? And then I have my PebbleGo Next is still open. My Power Knowledge is still open, okay? All right. I hope everybody's good. Take care of yourselves and your families, and I hope to see you soon, guys. Have a good day.